About 30 different law enforcement vehicles at least. There are 3 Bearcats on scene here. This just all unfolded, Sandra, I would say, less than 10 minutes ago.
I guess you wonder what's going to happen next, Diddy. I know.
In this video, we are going to cover the raid that just took place with the music mogul Sean Diddy Combs and share with you all the news that we have recovered so far. So without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. At the beginning of the week, Diddy's residences were seized in the United States. However, it is uncertain whether the artist is actually aboard his private jet, which is located miles away in another nation. Diddy's own Love Air LLC plane, the famous black Gulfstream 5 that he has flown for years and flaunted, has been tracked by TMZ and is reportedly grounded in Antigua, down in the Caribbean. According to the flight logs, Diddy's plane has been flying about California since Sunday night, departing from Sacramento Executive Airport at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time and touching down at Palm Springs International Airport around 1 hour later. Then a full hour later, at approximately 7:30 p.m. Pacific time, Diddy's plane departed once again from Palm Springs and landed at Van Nuys Airport near Los Angeles, approximately 30 minutes later at 8 p.m. Pacific time. Monday morning, at about 9 Pacific time, the plane departed from Van Nuys Airport and eventually touched down in Antigua. We don't know what's occurring at the site, and we don't have any evidence that Diddy is on the plane, so that's the one thing that's still unresolved. Federal law enforcement authorities barged into 2 of Diddy's homes on Monday, one in Miami and one in Los Angeles, and took several people into jail, including his kids Justin and King. This is according to what TMZ has reported. It is unclear whether anyone was arrested. The accusations leveled against Diddy in several lawsuits, including allegations of sex trafficking, among others claims, have reportedly prompted the raids. Diddy has strongly denied the allegations. As of yet, there has been no response from Diddy's representatives or attorneys. Following Monday's raids on his houses by federal agents, TMZ has obtained the first video of Diddy, who appears to be walking around unrestrained rather than handcuffed and on the ground. Witnesses tell us that the authorities stopped Diddy and a few others at the Miami Opa-locka Executive Airport at 3 p.m. Pacific time on Monday, a few hours after the raids on his properties began. Rumor has it that footage shows Diddy pacing outside an airport customs. Nevertheless, he is clearly not in detention or detained in any way, as you can see. On the contrary, Diddy is completely alone as he strolls around. According to an eyewitness, Diddy was waiting for other members of his entourage who were also detained and interrogated by the federal authorities during this entire incident. However, we still do not know who else was in his company. Based on what we have heard, he was apprehended by Homeland Security officials after his crew was detained in Opa-locka, where he was believed to have been on a second private plane. Strange as it may seem, Diddy's lack of handcuffs is consistent with what we know about his predicament thus far. Precisely, sources close to the matter have informed us that he is not currently under arrest. Even more crucially, he is obviously not running either. Homeland Security agents barged into his houses in 2 separate raids on Monday in Miami and Los Angeles, as we reported. They escorted several individuals out of the buildings. Many concerns remain unresolved, but it seems that Diddy is currently the subject of federal criminal investigations in response to multiple lawsuits that have accused him of various things, including sex trafficking, which he has consistently denied. According to NBC News, federal agents have already spoken to 3 women and a man regarding the sex trafficking and other allegations, and additional interviews are reportedly scheduled for the near future.
Here that we're getting this information from. We were actually the first ones here with about 30 different law enforcement vehicles at least. There are 3 Bearcats on scene here. This just all unfolded, Sandra, I would say, less than 10 minutes ago. We got here even before the crime scene tape came up. So we're just down the hill. If you look up this street where Tony is right now to the right, you'll see one of those Bearcats and law enforcement. And on the other side of those bushes, basically, is that home that is registered to Bad Boy Films, which is part of Bad Boy Entertainment.
This is everything that has happened thus far to this story, and we'll be sure to update you as soon as anything new pops up. What do you think about all this? Why isn't Diddy in handcuffs? We would love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, see you on the next one.